Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a colouring chat. I am working in one of my favourites, as you guys may know. This is my Reptiloids book by Vasyl Saiko, and I'm in the middle of one of my buddy colours with Poet Spice and Jojo's Hannah and Elm Colours here on YouTube. We do a page each month from this book usually, and this month's page was an October, I'm making stuff up, an autumn theme, so hence my colour choices and my more rustic colour palette. And I'm just gonna, it's a colouring chat, so I'm not going to walk you through it. It's not a tutorial. I'm just working on a page and talking about random nonsense. So my first live I tried this month was an absolute wash. I don't know what was going on with YouTube and the internet, and just everything conspired to just not work. It just would not let me air. So luckily I did another one. As I'm filming this, it was the weekend just gone, and that went much better. You guys were amazing and wonderful and funny and friendly as always, so I had a good time with that. And I did mention in the live that I wanted to kind of do like an update video each month about the products that I've hauled, maybe how they're doing, what's going on with things, what's going on with me, what's going on with stuff I've been using, and in the end decided that the best format for that might be, a colouring chat kind of format. So consider this your update video for the channel for the month. Bear with me guys, I'm trying to decide what am I doing. I've got quite a lot of the foundation done for him. I'm just gonna, I think I just need to blend my beige now. Yep, Holbein on Amazon paper. Gasp, ye people, gasp. So just going to blend all this in now to finish off this dragon. I have just filmed, and you'll see it it'll either already be up or be going up soon. I've done the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolour Pencils review, and I've done my Kinga unboxing and swatch, like a first impressions, just an unbox and swatch for you guys. Still haven't used them yet, so updates will follow. I am enjoying my Holbeins lately. I did mention this in the live because I used some Felissimos and some Holbeins, but I hate these pencils when used with these pencils, and yet I love these pencils when used to blend and mix with any other pencil. Take this for instance, I've got my brutfuner squares colours laid down, and I'm just using this Holbein, this beige colour as the final blending colour over the top of everything else. And they're creamy and beautiful and soft, and yet the minute I work two of these pencils together, they just bunch and pill and are not my favourite. But like this, as the final layer, beautiful. So that is how I've been using my Holbein lately, and that's probably why I enjoy the pastel set so much and haven't really bothered to get any of the darker colours at all, because I just haven't really found a need for the darker shades because of the way that I use them. And they are a beautiful pencil. Just like everything, I've managed to find the way that they work better for me. And I am enjoying these now. I've been pulling them out a little bit more into my mixtures, and like I say, just blending them with other brands really. They're beautiful. I mean, you know, they're the kind of pencil you have on a shelf, aren't they really? Let's see now. What else? This is why I don't do colouring chats too often, because, well, I don't do a whole lot, so I run out of things to chat about other than, you know, what's going on with the channel for you guys. It's a filming day for me. It's a Monday as we speak. I have the day off work today, and when I do that, I tend to kind of catch up on some of my filming. It tends to be a perfect spot. I alternate, I clean and film, clean and film, clean and film. Catch up on my housework, catch up on my YouTube. Yep. See, once you've done all the foundation and the you know, the shadow work, I like to come in with my pale colour and pop it over the top. Generally what I will then do, just to re-emphasise my depth, when I find my dark brown, bear with me. I do believe I've got a funny feeling my dark brown is downstairs. Is that brown? Is that purple? Oh no, found it. Ignore me. Looks quite purpley from the barrel. Budget pencils for you. It's hard to tell. I will usually come back in and kind of re-emphasise my depth so I don't lose my contrast. See, it even accepts the brutfuner back over the top of it really nicely. These really are an amazing pencil when worked with something else for me. They remind me of my the Caran d'Ache Luminance for how creamy and nice they go down. Like I say, as long as I don't let another Holbein anywhere near them. Very weird. Never encountered that with another pencil before. It might just be how thick and creamy they are. And yet my luminance blend together just gorgeously. It's very strange. Oh well, we live and we learn. Let's see. I'm enjoying the lives, to be honest. I didn't think... I avoided it for quite some time because I didn't know how it would go. I didn't think it was for me, and I'm not very technologically minded, so it took a fair bit of effort on my part to figure that out. And I don't think I could do them every week just because of, well, time constraints and actually having something to do with you guys. Hope you can see. But every 2 weeks is working out really good, really fun. The real struggle is trying to find something interesting for you guys, really. I am, as you can see, kind of working on catching up on some of my buddy colours. I've been getting a bit behind, and it can be a bit of a slippery slope, to be honest, once that happens. So just catching back up with them. Managed to get a few done over the last few days, so quite pleased with that. I don't know if you guys know, but the winner of the Let's Colour vote was the Kirby Rosanis book. and so I will be working on that next. My Let's colours are usually 2 parts, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a Kirby Rosanna's page, so I'm assuming it'll probably have maybe at least 3 parts to it. I'm sure it's not going to be a simple endeavour, so we will see. Hope it turns out alright. I don't think I would have the time to have another go at one and get it up in time for the month, so there's that. I'm looking forward to it actually. I don't do Kirby pages very often. They can be quite time consuming and rather vast pieces of epic work, aren't they really? But they are always enjoyable once you kind of get into the process of it. I do not have my electric pencil sharpener up here to sharpen my brutes, so I hope they're going to last. I'm still planning on a 3k giveaway, and I'm pretty sure, obviously I live in the UK, but I don't want to just have to limit it to that, so I'm thinking I've got a couple of books that I wanted to give away, a little stack of books. So I thought, because I already have those books and I wanted them as a giveaway, they would probably have to be a UK kind of win. So to be able to do something a little bit more international, I'm thinking either like a PDF book sort of thing or a voucher, so we will see. Probably one of those two, just so that it's not limited by postage kind of thing. And obviously if it's a PDF book, I will get the artist's permission before giving away something like that. So that should be fun, I think. Yeah, we'll see. Let's add his shadow back in. I think I missed my middle brown layer on this foot. Just before we pop our cream in. I do love a well-drawn page. It makes, you know, creating the colours for it just so effortless. Makes such a difference. Anyway, got a little bit sidetracked there. Distraction. I'm just struggling with what this bit is. I assume that's like the cut off to where scaled back becomes underbelly. I'm thinking. Give him a bit of shadow under here. There we go. That should do. Right, let's see now. I've got a few requests at the moment for the How I Colour series, so they are on my list. As soon as I work out how to colour them, you guys will be the first to know. I have got a request for my Teresa Goodridge to do like a Teresa Goodridge kind of collection and flip through. And maybe you guys can decide. I don't know whether should I just, you know, every so often pop up a flip through of one of her books, or would you prefer to see a collection and flip through video just of what I've got at the moment all in one? Like a big, I've got quite a few of hers, but I know sometimes, you know, if there's just one book that you're particularly interested in, it's nice to just be able to pop a flip through of that one book rather than, you know, everything by that artist. But I don't mind which way people prefer it to be done, so that's on my list as well. I need to film another colouring gems, just researching some more channels to add to that, and of course hopefully another what pencil what paper update will pop up soon. As you guys can see probably from the pictures I've been doing lately, there's been lots of pencils, lots of paper while I try and find new samples. Have you guys seen the Phoenix pencils? I'm very intrigued. You guys, you know what I'm like with pencils. If they're out there and they exist, I just love I love to add them to my collection. At this point, I'm more like a collector's museum than a workshop, I think. Well, having said that, I do use all my pencils. I do rotate and work through everything, so with everything I own, my pencils actually get the most use. Especially because I quite like the challenge of learning how to kind of master and enjoy my different pencils, if that makes sense. You know, I like to find the paper they work well on and the pencils they work well with and the technique that lays them down the best. I just find it all rather interesting and do find pencil work very enjoyable out of everything. Don't get me wrong, I mean pencil work with a gel crayon background, because nobody's living that life. But yeah, hate that when you get a bit of something on the page underneath and it prints like a transfer. Hang on, there we go, get rid of that. I managed to get some more gelatos. I've added a couple of packs of those to my collection for reasonable prices. I'd love the pastel shades, but they're like more than £40 at the moment, which is like twice as much as the other packs, and to be honest at that point I won't buy them just because that irritates me. I'm not paying kind of over double just because something's a bit more popular, to be honest. It irritates me no end. Not that I wouldn't like to have them, but yeah, like I say, I'm not that desperate to own them. We'll see. I'll keep an eye out, you never know what you might find. Put this shadowing back in now. do always enjoy these when I get going. I found this is my kind of go-to relaxing book. I think the size of them helps. I've found that I'm quite a big fan of smaller colouring books. And it stops me getting bored. I've noticed there's not time. By the time you're bored, you're nearly done. Look at that difference. Once you really pop your shadows in, you know, the life it brings. It really can make things look 3D on the page. It's always worth the extra layer, I find. I hope you guys are keeping well, and please pop in the comments below. I would love to know what you're colouring along with me. Even better, tag me on Instagram and show me. Always amazes me the different pages people come up with. Doesn't matter if it's the same page that I'm working on, whatever you're working on, it's all the same to me. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing the brutfuner squares, but they're a bit of a favourite of mine. And I know they're quite budget and affordable, so minus the Holbein, I know they're quite accessible for you guys, so I always tend to find a sure bet for something that people will be able to use. I know Prismas are quite popular as well, but they are not really my go-to pencil, though I am enjoying them more than I used to. Again, it's just finding a way they work for you, isn't it, really? Shall we have a bit here? I think we will. Don't for the life of me know what this is, this little circle here, so I'm just going to ignore it and pretend it's not there. Right, that's my big guy. Let's see, we'll have a bit of brown for that rope, maybe a bit of orange. Hope we're looking autumnal. I don't want to be disqualified by Johanna. I already failed this once. Didn't realise we were supposed to be working in this book when she said autumnal page, which I should have realised because we do from this book every month. So all of a sudden, yeah, don't know really what was going through my head kind of thing there, really. Lack of attention. Same sort of thing. I'm just gonna pop a darker colour along the bottom edge. I've hardly gamed, I've hardly read. I think my channel's taking over my life a little bit at the minute. I'm not bad about it though. I am enjoying my hobby, so it's all good, isn't it? It doesn't matter which hobby you're working on as long as it's one you're enjoying. That was a bit orangey, wasn't it? I think I like it though. It'll do. have you seen the new notebooks by Belba? I got an email off them a bit ago. These they're kind of bigger than A5 notebooks, because this is quite a little bit bigger than my Reptiloids, and they're just, you can have them in lines or dots. I got the Christmas themed one because of the time of year, and I rather like this little Christmas tree. They've got quite a few pages to them. They're just Amazon paper with a soft cover. It's like a matte cover to them. This is the Christmas one. Didn't know the Belba family did notebooks till they told me. Apparently it is quite a new thing. They've got a Halloween one and a Christmas one. I think a women's one. And I'm sure there's something else, I can't remember now. But I think I'm going to use this for my completed pages. I quite like the idea of being able to track how many pages I've managed to do. So I was thinking like at the beginning of the year, so sort of January, I'd start a year fresh and just start making a note of pages when I complete them, and so I could see how many I was getting done. We will see. See if I remember to do it. It's always 50-50 when you start a new tracking thing like that on whether it works or not, especially when you're tracking things for your channel as well. Sometimes you do forget, but I'm going to have a go. I think that's how I'd like to use it. And it's a nice little notebook for something like that. And with its size being quite decent, it's small enough it'll go in my bag, but big enough that, you know, I can actually get down what I want to. So hopefully. My dog dislocated his knee a bit back. So we had an impromptu trip to the vets with him, and I can't for the life of me remember if I actually mentioned it in a video, so in case I did, he is fine. He's alright, he's just got a bit of a dodgy knee apparently. So of course, a fortune later in like joint supplements. I know he's only a puppy, but when I was talking to the vet, they're like, you know, if you start that early, it's a lifetime thing, it'll be better later. So they're both on joint supplements now, and because they're Frenchies, while I was at it, I got them something for their stomach as well, just like a probiotic kind of thing. Honestly, those two dogs live better lives than I do. I wouldn't have it any other way, but honestly, little monsters. Spoiled rotten is probably the word. Egon is such a good boy. He's very quiet, very sedate, quite chilled out, good lad he is, real quiet. And Winston is the complete opposite. He's the age-old story of if you get a second one, you can't guarantee they're going to be as well behaved as the first. I think Egon made us far too confident, and Winston taught us a valuable lesson of what he's not horrendous. I'm making it out like he's really naughty, but he's very opinionated, if that makes sense for an animal. That dog is very opinionated. He will tell you exactly what he thinks about something. He will tell you exactly what he wants, when he wants to go out, when he wants to eat, when he wants picking up. And the dog demands to be picked up for cuddles. And yeah, he's not afraid to tell you how he feels about things. Whether that is, you know, the middle of the afternoon or 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd rather he woke me up because he needs to go to the loo than he just went. But they can turn into very tiring nights, to be honest. I thought I'd escaped all that not having children, and then I went and got dogs, so apparently not. A bit of red. I don't know if this is going to be dark enough. Might might add a bit of purple to that. But yeah, I won't be without them there, my little darlings. But every so often you could kill him, to be honest. Okay, that is overly red. I don't know if you can see that properly on camera, but that is a very red tongue, to be honest. Not quite purposely done. I think we're going to go for some creepy reddy purple eyes, maybe. The only problem with red is that will probably bleed through my white gel. We will see. No idea what I'm going to do for my border. No idea. I've got a pale grey hanging around here somewhere. Where was I? Can't decide whether to white outline these teeth. Thinking probably. I think I really like the idea of a little bit of bloodshot. Just a little. Don't know if you'll actually be able to see what I just added there. Just some very, very, let's see if I can zoom that in for you guys. Not that it's, you know, a phenomenal anything, but I just a little bit of red, just around the outside edges, just to, you know, he's being strangled at the end of the day. I think the least we can do is add some bloodshot eyes into the mix there. Going to white outline these teeth. There we go. That's it. The claws, on the other hand, I think I'll use my usual, and we'll have a black glaze pen. I'm just going to brush. I'm going to blow that off because I don't want to brush over that white gel. I tend to, with my. Do we need to zoom back out now, or can you see? I tend to like to, with my black gel, I'll leave a little bit of a white highlight. Just manually leave that in there. I will do the others, but you know, as I work my way around, I don't want to be leaning in them. I think this is his other foot, isn't it? Why is it whenever you're colouring, I don't know if you guys do this, but as I'm going along, I always find bits I've missed. You know, even though I sit and look at the page and check things, I'm like, oh, bit of foot. How do you miss something? It's only a small piece of paper. Should have noticed it, really. It was there all along. Just going to do the same as I've done with the rest. I'm going to zoom you guys back out. That's a bit up close and personal, isn't it? It's unnecessary. Plus I'll forget to move my page, you know I will, and then nobody will be able to see what I'm doing. And a bit pointless aiming at anything if I'm not going to actually have the camera in shot. What to do with this border? The laziness in me is tempted to just black it out, but maybe colour these pieces in the middle. I think the laziness in me might win. Ignore this is so I know who my buddy colours are with. My bad. I finally finished my, this was last month's, but I only managed to finish it at the beginning of this month. We're a bit late compared to everybody else, but I got it done. Quite a lot of fun was that one. As always, that was also same group as this one. This one I'm on target for. I think I might end up being the first one to finish this time, so I'm making up for last month, and I'm hoping I win and nobody beats me to it. So realistically, I reckon I can have this page finished today. Hopefully we're not that far off, and get it thrown up in the group quick before somebody beats me to it. Would be good. Yeah, shall we do that? We'll do like a wooden knot, and then I'm just going to use a black alcohol marker. I think I'll do the same here as well. Just a wooden knot. Got to be done sometimes, hasn't it? We'll see. I might even mist some of the black marker out with the white. Add a little bit of something to it. Yeah, actually, I think a plan is coming together there. That might be quite fun. We will see. I feel these look like fire. Which of course is not the idea, but they're rather bright. So 50-50, I might have to add a bit of brown in there just to auto-correct that. Depends how much it bugs me when I'm finished. I tend to, stuff like that, I'll leave till I'm done and then decide, because half the time you finish off and you think, no, it looks alright now, it looks good. But if not, I can play with it at the end. But we'll wait and see. Yeah, so updates, I suppose. I don't really want to give a spoiler for the Lyra Rembrandt. You'll have to watch the review. Sorry guys. Got to get views somehow, haven't I? But the books I've really been enjoying. I've got the new Hannah Coles on. Tales from the Witch's Cottage, and I absolutely love that book. I got another page done this month, which is nice. I am working in a page from the new Rita Berman book, and I am enjoying that. And if I get that finished any time this century, I have actually been filming it as a speed colour, so you guys will get to see that one as it is created, I suppose is the word. And I've also been doing a page in, oh, which one is it? Is it Autumn Scenes or Autumn? So the new Teresa Goodridge is Autumn Charm, but I already had as well Autumn Scenes, and I believe that is the one I started working. I'm really enjoying that. I think I've just joined the love of Teresa Goodridge very recently. I've had her books for a while, but you know, I'd only really just started doing some work in them, and I've been really enjoying them. So you'll probably see some of her books pop up into future hauls, I would imagine. Oh, I help myself. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. I'm going to black it out, and then I think I might add back in some of the white detail and kind of reverse engineer the line work there. Him, can't decide whether he's going to be green. I don't want to add too many more colours into this page, to be honest. His eyes keep making me laugh. I do quite like, I saw Erica do that from Elm Colours in one of her little, I think it was like an alien, oh, what was it? Was it alien or was it a zombie page she was doing? And it made me laugh at the time. So I'm quite pleased I found a page to put that into. I do like that. Rather cute effect. Yeah, he's going to be green. It's going to be green. I've just got a darker medium and a light green in quite a yellow tone. So sort of a bit more nature-ish. Always makes me think of leaves, does yellow green. They're sleeves, aren't they? So, oh, I've just realised something. They're gloves, aren't they? Are they gloves? They look like gloves. Is there some way that I can make those gloves look like he's rolled his sleeves up? I think I can. I think I can. Or do I alter? Do I now change my plan and give him green clothes and make him purple? We're going to have to change our plan on the fly because we messed up. Okay, before we decide, though, an oil pencil, let's see if we can get rid of it and see what we're going to be able to do about our mess up. Ooh, no, I think most of that's going to erase, so I won't have to change my entire colour plan. Phew. Has to be on camera, doesn't it? Oh well, learning experience for you guys, I know. It's better than to pretend it doesn't happen, isn't it? Right, so they're gloves. For people doing this page, please remember, they are gloves, not skin. I think we're going to have like a purpley pink. He's going to be all confident in his masculinity. Here's our little, I don't know what, dragon roper guy. He's not afraid to make a bold clothing choice. I haven't sharpened this. Ugh. This is the only problem when you film in a place that is not your colouring, what do we call it, area? Your colouring area, hoard, cave, pit, I don't know. Craft space, I suppose, if we're being technical about it. to go on for much longer now, guys. I'm wearing thin on chat. I'm out of stuff, I think. What else? I don't know. If it's been a quiet week, it's been a good week, hasn't it? Can't take these things lightly anymore, can we? Call it a win. When there's not too... What is this? Are these boots? I think that's like a fold of his boot. Do you reckon? I reckon they finished there. That's his shoe. It is now. It is now. No idea what these are. Pretend they're for fashion and not form, as they seem to be serving no purpose. Maybe they're Velcro. Maybe he's not good at laces. Who knows? Don't judge. I suppose if you're fighting dragons, you don't want to be tripping over laces, so probably got the right idea, hasn't he? Safety first. Ooh, we really are a bold clothing choice. I think we definitely just decided that he's the main focal point here. Brutfuner do not mess around with their colours. You wouldn't think that was such a cheap budget set, would you? The colours you can achieve from these with no effort on Amazon paper, no pasty colours here. That's a bit of a pink. I do like these pages. Oh, look at how fun is that? My bloodshot dragon and my fashion, I don't know, fashionably challenged, or would we say he is a fashionista? Could go either way, couldn't it? Depends on your taste, I guess. I think he looks alright. I'm probably going to have to... what might be fun is to give him really neutral looking clothes to go with his real trendy accessories. I'm not sure. Probably will give him some purple gloves though. Something nice and dark to fix our green error. Really got to start having a little look before I put my pencil down. I do that all the time. Colour like a neck and then realise you know, that wasn't a scarf, it was skin. Terrible. You can't always fix it either. Sometimes you have to keep what you've got. Hope nobody else notices what you did. Or that they at least think that you're just being autistic and did it on purpose. I'm not giving to a secret that that's not always the case. But I will deny it later. Let's see now. I think we'll finish this glove. Don't like to leave a piece half done. Not sure about this third colour that I've added into this mix. I think it was a bit unnecessary maybe. But He's looking very shiny for our lack of light source, to be honest. But never mind. It'll probably look better when he's finished. I'm 50-50 that's very likely the case. What is that? It's his ear. It's fine. I thought I'd missed another bit of my dragon then. So as always, guys, thank you for putting up with me. I hope you enjoyed the page, the colouring, the video, the chat. If you like these weird chats we have, please give me a thumbs up. And if you enjoy the channel, please do subscribe. These aren't supposed to be anything other than a bit of fun and a bit of company while you colour, so, you know, don't expect too much. And yeah, it was nice to spend some time with you guys. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful week and enjoying your colouring, and I will see you in the next video.